Los Osos, about 7 o'clock on Thursday morning, in front of the Rite Aid, in the parking lot, as usual. And we're headed back out to Montana-Day. We're going to do another dive, not a dive, a little Freudian slip there, but another hike out there. We've been getting in a bunch of hikes out there since the upper coast is closed from rain-damaged access. Anyway. Alright, here we are. We're at Montana-Day. Dave and I were headed down to Coon Creek. We refined our plan, and so we're headed to Coon Creek.
Look at all these rabbits.
There's an incredible amount of rabbits, and
That's just bird size right there.
No kidding.
So I think here's what we wanted to do. We're gonna right down here now. We're at this parking spot here at Coon Creek Trailhead, and we're gonna go up the road and catch Rattlesnake and go down Rattlesnake, and then we'll get to BB Trail. Here's BB Trail, takes off, starts to climb up the hill, and then we're gonna take, well, you know what? What are we gonna do?
I thought Badger went up to the Valencia BB connector.
Yeah, we could go up this way all the way to here and then come back along like that, but it seems like we're going right past the same spot, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, no, I thought we were going to go up. We were going to try and catch BB to get to Oates Peak. So let's do that, and then that'll walk us on the slow path to the Valencia Oates Peak connector above.
Like this, with this?
Yeah.
Come out this way, and like that?
And plus, we can actually look at it when we get a little closer as
You know what? This would be a lot less steep because this is climbing all the time and this is climbing all the time instead of going straight up to there.
All right.
Let's go take a look at it.
My brother Dave and myself as we prepare to get going. Dave's talking about this when he first started coming out to Montana-Day. This was a kind of a mud pull-out.
Yeah, just a pull-out. It's harder to get up and down the ladders, and I get tired. It's amazing, you know. I think
Came to this connector for the Rattlesnake Flats Trail, which here's where it goes down to the road, touches the road, but it has a parallel trail that takes you back to the Spooner's Cove. Well, it's unmarked, but this road or trail that I'm on we think is the Badger. So I just wanted to point that out. If anybody sees this, they'll know what to expect.
When they find our bodies, they'll know that that's why we're out here lost.
went up that what we think is the Badger trail, and so came kind of up against this rather large knob here, and this is a real substantial trail. Took off to the left. We have never been on this thing before, which is awful cool, and you know, we're having a nice day. This is really the overcast, somber weather, I guess. What would this be, Dave? Is there some sort of a... All right, here we are at the connector. Badger Trail, I'll be darned, we were right. And then up there goes the face of Valencia. And there's the Valencia sign. There's the little table. And there's some more gorgeous spider webs. Boy, they are just spectacular. We got a little burn off of the now the other habitat was somber. Now we've got active and fresh.
Traverse up and then come along this upper trail, right?
Yeah, we're gonna end up at the right up here at the Valencia Oats Peak saddle. Interconnections. This is, like Dave said, this is the bicycle graveyard. Ouch is all I can say. It looks like
all this vegetation, this whole area here has been all mashed down.
Oh, man.
And there's big stumps sticking up in here. You know they've crashed against it.
Yeah.
You can see where there's a big drop off in the soft dirt to catch you. Yeah, this is
and this is BB Trail, people, just for your info. Yes. This is a cool trail here. I love these path carved through the vegetation things. This is always cool. Alright, this is way too cool. I gotta show everybody that there, obviously for a long time, there's been this little cubby hole here with a totally... Okay, here we are arriving at the Oates Peak Trail BB Trail intersection. We have not come this way before, so it's fun coming into this intersection of connectors and main trail to BB from that direction. How cool is that? There's Valencia right there. We'll walk up this trail a little bit and catch the connector that takes you to... We're walking up Valencia. There were some people we passed down there. So no more spider webs. Probably no snakes for a little while. New subscriber right here.
Just hiked the Valencia Trail.
That's right, all the way up here. Here we are, and it's pretty cool. We're like poked up through. That little meadow over here.
I think on that ridge just above that little meadow, is that the trail that we would take down to? Here
goes that great big transport type plane, military. They again. It already flew by us one time. All right, down we go. We are headed down to the face of Valencia Peak. Just left the picnic table up top. We're on this little, what would you call this type of trail, Dave? A cutout or?
Work around, walk around.
Yeah, walk around.
It's going to give us a better path, we're hoping, around that really rocky spot.
Yeah, there was a steep, rocky, slippery spot that we think this, obviously this does. We're coming down to the intersection of BB, Badger, Valencia, and a little ways down would be Oates Peak Trail. We're about a few feet from the connector for for Rattlesnake Flats, going back to the Coon Creek parking lot area, and then Rattlesnakes goes down from here to the road once again. Walking down the last part of this access road, which is part of the Rattlesnake Trail for short distance. Anyway, we're getting back to the Coon Creek parking lot, which is right here. We are
We're pretty early, you know. We could do this loop out.
I think we should do another 10-miler.
Coon Creek. Let's go back around.
I think so.
Let's go out Coon Creek and up and over around that way.
Yeah, and this time let's walk backwards just to make it a challenge.